This is the second part of the interview, and these questions are individual. So they're just 5 general #Versity questions that we ask all first-time guests. The first question is, if you had all of the money / power necessary, what would you do / change that you feel would most benefit the LGBT plus community?
Me personally, I will invest more into our community because we have a lot of talented LGBT people, homophobic people. We very talented. And I feel like now that the light is somewhat shedding on us, I would like to give us that platform where we can feel more openly and comfortable with bringing what we bring to the table, whatever it is that your creative ways or that your talent, whatever you have, I would like for you to be able to showcase it right there on our platform.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Essence? If you had all the money and power necessary, what would you do or change that you feel would most benefit the LGBT plus community?
I would probably focus on the education aspect of it. For one, a lot of people in our community, even still, like Titi was saying, with all of the changes being made and opportunities being afforded to us, it's still a lot that's not. And I think a lot of it has to do with ignorance. A lot of homophobic people that they just don't know.
Yeah.
So, I feel like kind of shedding some light to let people know, just because of our sexuality, we're not that much different than you. Don't stereotype us all together. Don't, believe the stigmas that you've been taught or you've learned or, you've seen, because it's not necessarily the case. So I would kind of educate our community, but also educate outsiders so they're more familiar and they become more comfortable with us.
Absolutely. That's actually a great answer. Information is key. The more you know, the less likely, the more you're informed and the less likely you are to judge, a lifestyle that you just simply live differently from. It's just facts. Okay, so the second question, I'm going to lead with a quote from Thomas Merton. That says, "Ask not where I live or what I like to eat or how I comb my hair, but ask me what I am living for in detail. Ask me what I think is keeping me from living fully for the thing I want to live for." The actual questions are, what is your goal in life and what is slowing you from achieving that goal?
So my actual goal in life is to, most importantly, live comfortably. Having that freedom to be able to do what it is that I love to do, what it is that I have a passion for. So my ultimate goal is to be able to live freely. Of course, the money aspect of it would help, but being able to do what I wanted to do is the most important thing. I kind of just want to create things that are not just relevant now, but they'll be relevant 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 100 years from now, things that kind of they're not like fads that are just for the now. I kind of want to create longevity with whatever I'm doing.
All right. So what's slowing you from achieving that goal?
Again, we're going to go back to the fear. I had that fear of leaving my job, which I just did. I just went down to part-time. I didn't leave it completely, but I went down to part-time, which will give me more time to dedicate to myself and what I'm trying to do. So that's what it was originally, was the fear. But I'll say like the last 6 months of last year, leading into this year, I was kind of preparing myself to be able to afford myself the opportunity to do what I wanted to do.
Okay. And T, the same questions are for you. What is your goal in life and what is slowing you from achieving that goal?
My ultimate goal is of course, generational wealth. I want to be able to bring that to my family because, you know, so far we haven't had that. And I think the main thing that's stopping me from that is my mind goes everywhere. So I like to start this project, start this business, do this business, instead of actually sitting down and organizing everything to have a set time on things, get one thing up and going, then move to the next project, then move to the next project. So I think it kind of just get like cluttered. So I'd be like a hoarder of ideas that I just don't ever get completed because I'm jumping from here to here to here to here. So one thing I did say this year, I just want to take my time, work on this project, get this up and going, start on the next one, get this up and going, and, you know, so forth, instead of trying to do them all at once.
Yeah, that's something that we entrepreneurs struggle with. You know, when we have a team inspired mentality in an individual body, so it's really hard to do
Right.
all these things
No, that
and wear
is
so
it.
many hats. Definitely. Okay. Very good answer. So the question number 3 is, what is your hashtag deepest tea? I.e. something that you have never shared on media before and something that you're willing to share with our hashtag Verse TV family, of course.
You know, I've been thinking, what is that? I really don't think I have one. I'm an open person. I really is. I really could. I've been thinking about it all day. Like, what is your deepest secret? What is your deepest secret? I honestly don't think I have one. Because like I said, I am a very open person. So once you know me, we sit, we talk about everything. And that's just how it is.
All right. All right. Essence.
Well, the first thing that popped into my mind when I read that question, TT might know this because she done been around me when I was drunk before, but when I drink and I get intoxicated, I like to dance around the house like I'm a stripper. I like to put on stripper music, and I let my hair down, and I dance around the house like the girls I see in strip clubs.
Okay, that sounds like a lot of fun, actually. I do that too from time to time.
See,
I like tequila, so it's all right. It's okay, sis, for you to have that. So thank you so much for sharing. Yes, I love tequila.
Tequila.
I ain't gonna tell y'all what I drink. Because TT always make fun of everybody. Make fun of me because of what I drink.
That probably was your deeper secret.
What I drink?
Yeah.
Fireball. Give me Fireball every day.
Oh, you're a
week.
whiskey girl. Okay. All right now. Right. Today is a good day to have one of those, actually.
I agree.
So cold outside.
Okay.
So what are some stumbling blocks that you've had on your path up, and how did you overcome?
For the Let's Be Together series, it's the cast. It was the cast. We had a lot of casts in the beginning that they said they was dedicated and wanted to do the film or the series, should I say. And as we got to recording, you know, certain people was wanting to back out. Certain people act like they couldn't film when it was time for filming. So that kind of became very stressful because I would tell Essence, like, just write them out. I don't want them a part of it. And it'd come to me and her with the debate going on. And so we just had to figure out, okay, when she write this series for the cast, we need to pick cast members that's actually dedicated and really want to do this. So that kind of was the most hectic part of it. But now I feel like we really got it together, and I love the cast that we have. I really do.
Also, scheduling was always a big thing for us. At my job, I worked third shift, 12-hour shifts, and I was working. I had to work every other Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that automatically cut out half of our weekends right there. And then trying to get everyone's schedule together at the same time, that kind of pushed us back a little bit a couple of times, not being able to coordinate if there were multiple people in the scene together.
Okay. And of course, you said you dropped down to So part-time, so that kind of help you overcome that obstacle, huh?
Yeah, because with the part-time there, you get to pick your own hours, as many or as few as you want. So
Mhm.
um I have that availability, more open availability where I can kind of work better with uh the cast schedule.
Okay, making sacrifices for your craft.
Absolutely.
That's what it is. All right. So what are some things that you would like to be left in the legacy time capsule for your work?
I'm gonna let you go first, TT.
Um, let me see. I guess my creativity, my sense of humor, really my sense of humor, really my sense of humor and my style for real. I think that would be it.
You said style.
My style and sense of
What's
humor.
that? What's that you got on now?
Oh, that's oath. I'm representing that oath,
All right.
and this is by Essence.
This is my clothing line.
Okay. All right. All right. So you have a website for your merch?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Make sure you send me that information so I can share it and get it out there. It drives more success your way.
Will do. Thank you. Um, for me in my time capsule, probably my creativity and also the fact that a lot of the things I do were outside of the box. Like I like to, you know, I don't want to I don't want to conform to the norm. I want to do different things, maybe push the envelope a little bit, kind of create stuff to get people talking, or maybe even have those uncomfortable conversations. So, I want to, that's kind of what I wouldn't mind being known for.
All right. And since we have a little bit more time, I just want to ask about your brand, the Oath brand and the Locked and Loaded. Can you give us a little bit of background on that?
So the entire name is Oath to Oddity. So, if you break it down to its dictionary meaning, oath is a vow, oddity is different. So it's a vow to be different. When I created it, I didn't I wanted people to be able to express themselves, through fashion, but also I always said that whatever I put out, it would only be a limited supply of whatever it was, because, for sales wise, it would be good if you go to a party and 50 people have on the same thing, but I would rather make limited quantities of things so people can feel like they have something different that they're not going to see a lot of other people in. And some pieces I only do one of, so it's a one of one kind of thing. So that's kind of what I wanted to go for when I created this brand.
Okay. And what about the Locked and Loaded? What's the motivation behind that?
Because obviously this is my second bout of locks, but I've had locks, and for whatever reason, I guess up until recently, there's been like a negative stigma associated with people with locks. And it's like, no, I can still be educated and have locks. I can still be sophisticated and have locks. My hair does not define me. So the loaded part of it on TT's, like you see on her hoodie, the O is actually a brain. So it's like, I can have locks and still be smart or intelligent or, knowledgeable or whatever the case may be. Like, don't judge me based on my hair, because, it doesn't define me, but it's a part of me.
All right, that's beautiful. And thank you for sharing that tea with us here on #VersTV. And tell us where we can find you both on social media.
You find me at TT Suave, that's TEETEESWIVAE. And that's on all social medias.
Okay.
So for me, all of my social media is it's Essence, AYEITSESSENCE. That's on all platforms. And then for the brand, we have Oath to Oddity Apparel. That's the social media handle for that. And then the series, TT, what's the page? LBT, the
LBT,
series?
the series. Yes, it is.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. And where can we view the show? Let's Be Together, the series.
So the premiere has not come out yet. Originally, we are going to do the premiere at the Pinecrest Movie Theater. We're going to have the premiere there in the spring, and then the episodes will follow. We're still going back and forth, but the ultimate goal, what we're trying to do is to get the entire first season on Amazon. So the way Amazon, like when I've been conversing with them, they will want like an entire series drop. So I would want to do the premiere first, let everybody get excited and hyped about that, and then do season 1. So
Well, can you
springtime.
tell us about how many episodes are in the first season? What do we have to look forward to there?
The first season is 8 episodes, and they're running between 18 to 25 minutes each. The finale is going to be a lot longer. That wasn't the plan, but once I started writing it and I'm like, oh, let me add this. Oh, that'll be good. Because that last episode is the most important to get people to want to come back to see season 2. Okay. So, I had to make sure I concluded everything, but also give the viewers enough like, dang, I want to see what happens next. Right. So the finale is longer, but the rest of them are like 18 to 25 minutes.
All right. Well, wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing all your tea with us here on #VersTV, the Homos Talk Show. And I am Chrissy Marie. I'm going to drop out of here because it's the interview, but Aaron is going to record the drop with you for the beginning of the show. That's kind of like our promo. And, it kind of helps you get a little bit more exposure on this platform. So I'm going to drop out here, and thank you ladies for doing the interview with me, and I will see you at the show.
Thank you. And thank you for having us.
You're welcome.